Good evening, everyone. This is Jason Lauer, Education 639, video blog number 4, talking about the muddiest points. And I chose to talk about cybersecurity and firewalls and privacy. And this ties along with our collaborative project that my group is doing, talking about cloud computing. Big issue with cloud computing is cybersecurity, and although the cloud computing is great, it definitely comes with obstacles. According to Kowalty 2014, businesses and schools need to be, Kowalty goes on to say, businesses and schools need to be aware of these issues. Cloud computing can be great and utilized in a good manner, a useful manner, but there are going to be risks of putting all the information out there in the cloud and having chances of people hacking into that data. And then also talking about privacy within cybersecurity. This is an issue that's mentioned in an article by Weber 2016, where students' data, whenever they visit certain educational websites, their data is being collected, and it's not always clear on how that data is being collected or how it's being utilized by different websites that students will go to. And then talking about firewalls, specifically, firewalls are building blocks of network security, according to Cropper, Ulrich, Feuer, and Weeple 2015. And they also go on to say, describe about firewalls, that firewalls are basically filters that prohibit outgoing and incoming traffic. So these are a couple of the main areas that were a little bit muddy for me, watching the videos for class and then also doing some of the research, talking about cybersecurity, privacy, and student data being collected, and then firewalls. And then going along with the prompt for this week, it just said describe why these points are unclear to you. So cybersecurity, privacy, and firewalls, just a lack of information provided by the companies. One of the articles, the Cropper article, it made a point that the firewalls that these companies create are kind of like special recipes, so they don't want to share the information that of how they create these firewalls for security purposes, and I'm sure for copyright or having other companies possibly copy their software. So that being the case, it's hard to understand exactly how they work. And then just the data collection of some of the software and websites that are used by students. And then it says, explain why this point is relevant to you and what you plan to do after graduation. It's relevant for me, for one, because like I said, our collaborative project is talking about cloud computing, and a big part of that is cybersecurity and privacy settings. And then post-graduation, one thing that I am interested in doing is further going into a little bit more of the IT route and talking about networks and cybersecurity, maybe getting some different certifications with that post-graduation for educational technology. So thank you very much for watching. This is Jason Lauer, Education 639, video blog, Muddiest Points. Thank you very much.